Ito ang Broad Stream Cast Communicators, ang naiba at kakaibang plataforma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Stream Cast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Stream Cast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, Chikahan at Kaalamang Pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, Chikahan at Kaalamang Pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating Techiemommy, si Jaye C. Bautista.
Hello, good morning. Ayan, nag-aayos pa ako ng aking, what do you call this? I'm still fixing I'm sorry. Ayan, sandali lang. Nalagay ko lang po. Hello, magandang umaga. Welcome to Buhay Online on a Monday. Monday na naman po. Start up in a week. And of course, brand new pag-asa regarding trabaho, negosyo, what have. Sandali lang, naayos ko lang itong aking screen. Sandali lang. Sensya. Nako, wala, nagkamali ako. Hold on a second, tuloy nawala. Ayan. Ayan, sorry. Well, it's live. Sensya na po. Ayun, yun naman ang nililipat ko eh. Ayan. So anyway, welcome Monday. Happy Monday po sa lahat. And we're here sa ating Broad Stream Cast Communicators on a Monday, Buhay Online. And marami po tayo. Well, today we're going to tackle the issue about working from home in the Philippines po per se, actually. Sa Philippines po mismo. Ito po sa pag-work from home dahil madami po nagtanong mga email at text asking for help and direction with regards to ano yung pwedeng gawin, mga trabaho, because ano pa rin po, marami po kasing tayo mag-return sa kanilang mga opisina, yung mga ibang mga empleyado na nasanay ng work from home. They're trying to look for something lucrative na gawin from the house. Okay, papag-usapan po natin mamaya yan about working from home here in the Philippines. Okay? So first things first, word of the day, syempre regarding COVID-19, kung ano na nangyayari dito sa atin. Well, Metro Manila's COVID-19 positivity rate is slightly up in 14 Luzon provinces, okay? Registering very high rate ito po nangyari sa weekend. No? Sige na. Pakita natin yung listahan. Let me just get it. Ano kasi, pag itong Manila Bulletin, ang hirap yung kuhanan eh. Okay, ayan. I got it. Antay lang po sandali. Let me just adjust. Kunin ko lang po para makita nyo habang binabalita ko yung degree ng infection. Sandali lang, bear with me. Infection. This is as of the end of this month, no? Ayan. I will just get it po. Just put it on the screen for you to see para habang binabalita ko nakikita niya actually kung ano siya. Ayan. Ayan. Okay. Yan po. Okay. Tingnan natin. Yes, if you can see it there up on the screen. Ayan po. Yeah, so it's alert levels are high. As of weekend po ito. Itong nakaraang weekend. This past weekend. Octa Research Fellow Dr. Guido David on Sunday observed a continued slow increase, mabagal naman po, in Metro Manila's COVID-19 positivity rate from 14.2% noong July 23 to 15% noong July 29. Positivity rate refers to the number of individuals who yielded positive results from among those who were tested for COVID-19. In an update shared on Twitter, David announced also that they monitored, very high positivity or above 20% in the following areas. Okay? So, i-anohin natin order ho ng pinakamataas na percentage. 36.3% sa Isabela, 31.6% sa Tarlac. Sandali lang, ibabother ko lang ito aking partner for my water jug. Nakalimutan ko ilagay. Salamat, my love. Thank you. Okay. Sa Laguna, 30.9%. Camarines Sur, 28.4%. Quezon, 27.5%. Zambales, 27.2%. Sa Cavite, 27.1%. Nueva Ecija, 25.8%. Sa Albay, 25.4% ang tinaas. Sa Pampanga, dito po sa amin, 23.2% increase sa infection rate. Cagayan, 22.7%. Rizal, 21.7%. Pangasinan, 21.0%. Sa La Union, 20.9%. Ayan po. The World Health Organization has recommended that the COVID-19 positivity rate should remain, at 5% or lower. Tumaas na. On July 17, David urged residents in areas with very high positivity rates to continue to observe the minimum health protocols. Yun na lang po naman talaga, magmaskara pag papasok sa mall or sa public places. Doon naman po sa mga provinces where the positivity rate is very high, above 20% po, the public is strongly advised to practice the necessary precautions to prevent COVID infection. Yan po ang latest tungkol sa ating COVID. Okay? So, alright. Yan po. Nakita niyo po yung tally na yan. Yan po yan. Tapos sa Amerika, di ba? Pangalawang beses na po si Presidente Biden ay nagka-COVID. Parang si Bongo nagka-COVID din po pangalawang beses. Biden again tests positive for COVID but continues to feel well. So, after 2 linggo, meron po na siyang COVID. Joe Biden tested positive for COVID tong kahapon po Sunday for a second straight day but continues to feel well. Biden has been recovering early in the week from a first bout of COVID last week. But after 4 days of negative tests, ayun pala, nag-negative na pala nung after ng sabi. Pero nag-positive na naman. Ano ba yun? Ganun pala yun. Nawala na, bumalik pa. He said, patients treated with Paxlovid sometimes clear the virus but still test positive afterwards. Ayun pala, hindi mo pala magaling yung gamot na yun, yung Paxlovid. Nag-negative tapos ulit positive. Ano ba yan? The president will continue his strict isolation measures, but he will continue to conduct the business of the American people from the House, from the executive president. So, nakakapagtrabaho naman po kasi siguro nadapuan siya nitong Omicron, itong weak virus. Although Biden, who is fully vaccinated, had to cancel planned trips to Delaware and Michigan He tweeted Saturday that I'm still at work and will be back on the road soon. Biden, who will turn 80 in November, is the oldest president in history, but O'Connor has declared him to be generally in good health. Siya palang pinakamatandang presidente. Okay. Alright, so mhm. So yan po, no? Next, on that note, from COVID to monkeypox, the Philippines confirms its first case of the monkeypox. Oh my God. Parang nakakadiri nga yung effect nitong monkeypox. Meron parang mga chickenpox na kulo ba na ewan. The case involves a 31-year-old Filipino with history of prior travel to countries with documented monkeypox cases. Okay. The Philippines has reported its first case of the monkeypox. The Department of Health, or DOH, announced last Friday, July 29. DOH Assistant Spokesperson Beverly Ho made the announcement during the televised Kanyang press briefing. The DOH has detected the first confirmed case of monkeypox in the country. The case involves a 31-year-old Filipino who arrived from abroad last July 19. Ho said that the case had prior travel to countries with documented monkeypox cases. The case was tested via RT-PCR done at the Research Institute for Tropical Medicine on July 28. The case has been discharged and is undergoing strict isolation and monitoring at home. So yun po, naka-recover naman pala po. At least po yun, good news, no? Ho said that the 10 close contacts were traced. 3 from the same household are currently in quarantine. Ho said that close contacts are not exhibiting any symptoms. Buti naman. All have been advised to quarantine and are being monitored by the department. Okay, ang monkeypox po is a virus that causes fever symptoms as well as distinctive bumpy rashes. Ayan po, pag nagkaroon ng natatambok na rash. It occurs primarily in the tropical rainforest areas of Central and West Africa, but has been occasionally exported to other regions, according to the World Health Organization. The DOH urged the public to continue observing minimum health standards, noting that the viral disease can be transmitted through close contact with an infected person, animal, or contaminated materials. Ho added that initial investigation of recent monkeypox cases in other non-endemic countries also indicate potential transmission through sexual contact. It spreads mostly by intimate sexual contact with those who have rashes or yung mga lesions. It's not like COVID-19 that is spread through the air. Sa physical contact po. The Department of Health spokesperson said they are not divulging any more of the clinical information because that's all within the purview of the specialists looking at them. Okay. On July 23, the World Health Organization declared monkeypox as a global health emergency. World Health Organization Director General Tedros Ghebreyesus said the spread of the disease made him decide that the global monkeypox outbreak represents a public health emergency of international concern. Okay? Public health emergency of international concern is the highest alert level declared by the World Health Organization. Ito po ay naghuhudyat na health emergency and requires an international coordinated response. It motivates countries to devote resources, activate public health responses, and work across borders on vaccines and other medical treatments. Monkeypox is usually mild, pero it has 2 main strains. Yung Congo strain, which is more severe, okay, with up to 10% mortality, and the West African strain, which has fatality rate in about 1% cases. The UK cases have been reported as the West African strain. Dali na, ano to? My broadcasting, okay? Symptoms of monkeypox, ayoko nang pakita yung picture, it's gross, it has lesions, parang chickenpox na worse kasi buhay yung sugat. So, ang ano po, symptoms po ng monkeypox is fever, rash, swollen lymph nodes, parang kulane, which may lead to a range of medical implications. Yan po. So, kailangan natin pong i-watch out for yung monkeypox. At least na-contain na yung unang case, no? So, salamat tayo. All right, so let me just remove. Hello there. Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. Hindi ko makita yung mga names, but welcome to Buhay Online on a Monday. August 1st na po. My goodness, umpisa na naman ng isang, oops, ano ba yung ginagawa ko? Ng isang month, no? My good, ang napakabilis talaga ng araw. Imagine, it's already August, konti na lang. Next month is Burr month na. Ay, sos. Winter na sa ibang country. Summer pa lang ngayon. Ano ba ito? Facebook. Okay? I'll just remove it totally. Okay. Ayan. So, yun, no? So, going back to that, now we have to watch out for the monkeypox. All right. Tapos going to after that, New Zealand naman po ay nagbukas na ng borders, 'di ba? Mga countries, isa na po ang travel ay open na. Despite the fact that the Omicron virus is highly contagious, people have just been, even governments in countries, kagaya ng Japan, kahit na 40,000 a day yung infections doon, hindi pa sila nag-declare ng state of emergency. In fact, they opened their borders. Pwede na pong mga tourists pumunta sa Japan. Ang New Zealand din po. New Zealand's borders fully open after a long pandemic closure. Okay? New Zealand's borders fully reopened to visitors from around the world today for the first time since the COVID-19 pandemic closed them in March 2020. Oh my God, that's a long time. That's almost 2.5 years. New Zealand's borders started reopening in February 1st for New Zealanders, and restrictions have progressively eased. The process of reopening the borders ended last night, with visitors who need visas and those on student visas now also allowed to return to New Zealand. New Zealand is now also letting cruise ships and foreign recreational yacht docks at its ports. Hello there, Romeo Pasquin. Good morning. Romeo Pasquin, Pasquin Bayano Pasquin. Pasquin Jr., welcome. Watching all the way from Iloilo City. I miss Iloilo. Love na love ko po ang Iloilo. Lalo na po yung palagi po dyan ang hospitality po ng mga Gonzales family. Dyan sa Iloilo, tsaka yung mga kaibigan natin sila Claire and si Sir Paul. Hello, thank you, Romeo Pasquin. Anyway, yun po. Sa Iloilo, alam ko po dyan, ang sarap ng seafood sa Iloilo. I love the oysters there. And I miss Iloilo. I'm looking forward to going to Iloilo soon. Na-miss ko talaga. Yan, Bacolod sa Iloilo. So, welcome to the show, Romeo Pasquin. Anyway, as I was saying, New Zealand is also, you're welcome, Romeo. Thank you for watching. So, New Zealand po is allowing na yung mga cruise ships and foreign yachts to dock on its ports. International students naman po were a significant contributor to New Zealand's economy and educational providers. Now hoping to reopen, dahil sa pag-reopen ng borders, will again provide a boost to schools and universities around the country. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern said on Monday during a speech at the China Business Summit in Auckland that the final stage opening of the borders had been an enormous moment. It's been a staged and cautious process on our part since February as we, alongside the rest of the world, continue to manage a very live global pandemic while keeping our people safe. Yan po ang isa sa mga babaeng rulers ng countries na successfully took care of the virus situation. Si President Lucinda, Prime Minister pala sila sa New Zealand, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, tsaka yung sa Taiwan po na President pa tawag sa kanila, hindi ko alam. Pero yan mga, tsaka saan pa, Germany, I forget, basta 5 countries po, mga babae po yung leader. What does that say? Okay, but anyway, mhm. So that's our our note regarding COVID tsaka yung sa mga bukas na countries, no? Japan included. Pero sa Japan po, nauna yan, pwede lang kayong pumunta lang pero dapat kasama kayo sa group tour. Hindi pwedeng individual. Kailangan group tour. Okay? So, reinfection. May nagtanong po kasi tungkol sa kung kayo daw pabakunado na, sabihin, ba, hindi na kayo magka-COVID. No, that's not true because like I said, diba? Ako, I'm a living testament to the fact na bakunado na, booster shot na, and everything, pero nagka-COVID pa rin. But last year po, kaming lahat. Pero, the vaccine did its work, I think, because hindi po kami nagkaroon ng serious symptoms. Even if it was the Delta variant, we were not hospitalized. Sa bahay lang po kami quarantine. So kasi po, yun po, yung reinfection, pwede pa rin mangyari kahit na magpakuna na kayo. Ito po, regarding Reuters news, no? Reinfection, severe outcome more common with BA5 variant. Virus spike protein toxic to heart cells, okay? Ano yan? Reinfections at saka mga compared with the earlier Omicron BA.2 subvariant, currently dominant Omicron BA5 is linked with higher odds of causing a second SARS-CoV-2 infection regardless of vaccination status. Ito po, itong bagong variant ng Omicron, yung BA5, ay parang sinabi nga nila, diba? I don't know. Ito try natin to verify na walang effect daw yung vaccine dito. Vaccines and boosters were equally effective against both sublineages, according to a report posted nung Monday po sa Review, ahead of peer review. However, 10% of the BA5 cases were reinfections, okay? Na-infect ulit, compared to 5.6% of BA2 cases, which suggests a reduction in protection. Parang yung efficacy po humina, conferred by previous infection against BA5 compared to BA2. Ito pong sinabi ng mga researchers. Moreover, yung mga vaccines po appeared to be less effective in reducing the risk of severe outcomes for BA5 compared with BA2. Okay? Among those infected with BA5, ito po yung mas bagong subvariant, booster vaccination was associated with 77% and 88% reduction in risk of COVID-19 hospitalization and death. So 88% po na hindi kayo kailangang hospital kung nakuha nyo yung BA5 variant. With 93% and 94% respectively. Okay? While COVID-19 booster vaccination still offers substantial protection against severe outcomes following the BA5 infection, they said po, sa mga findings, that they provide evidence to adjust public health measures during the BA5 surge. Ito po ang nangyayaring surge ngayon. Sa Tokyo, sa Japan, grabe. Sa Europe na rin, sa America, even sa other Asian countries. Di ba, ito yung tinatry i-contain ng China, di ba? Meron silang zero COVID policy sa China. Sobrang strict ang lockdown na hindi sila talaga inahayaang lumabas ng bahay. Tsaka lahat talaga sinara. Tsaka doon, pag nag-quarantine ka, pag nakalabas ka ng bansa, 28 days po ang quarantine sa hotel sa China. My goodness. A virus spike protein damages heart muscle cells. Okay, ano tong spike protein? The spike protein on its surface that the coronavirus uses to break into heart muscle cells also triggers a damaging attack from the immune system, according to a new research. The SARS-CoV-2 spike protein interacts with other proteins in cardiac myocytes to cause inflammation. Itong sinabi ng Wednesday in a presentation at the American Heart Association Basic Cardiovascular Sciences Scientific Sessions 2022. In experiments sa mga daga po, sa mga puso ng daga ng mice, comparing the effects of SARS-CoV spike SARS-CoV-2 spike proteins and spike proteins from a different, relatively harmless coronavirus. The researchers found that only the SARS-CoV-2 spike protein caused heart dysfunction, enlargement, and inflammation. Furthermore, they found in infected heart muscle cells only the SARS-CoV-2 spike interacted with so-called TLR4 proteins or toll-like receptor 4 that recognize invaders and trigger inflammatory response. Sa isa pong namatay na pasyente with COVID-19 inflammation, the researchers found that the SARS-CoV-2 spike protein and TLR4 protein in both heart muscle cells and other cell types. Pareho po silang absent in a biopsy of healthy human heart. That means once the heart is infected with SARS-CoV-2, it will activate the TLR4 signaling. Itong sinabi ni Xiang Lin of the Masonic Medical Research Institute in Utica, New York. We provided direct evidence that spike protein is toxic to the heart muscles and narrowed down the underlying mechanism as spike protein directly inflames the heart muscles. So magkakaheart sa kayo niyan. More work is being done right now to address this spike protein that kills the heart muscle cells. Omicron-targeted antibody combination human trials. So, in lab experiments, mutations that might make SARS-CoV-2 variants resistant to P2G3 did not allow escape from P5C3 and P5C3 escape mutants. Okay? Ito pong two antibodies that cover for each other, one filling for the lapse of the other. Okay? In larger trials, eventually confirm its effectiveness. Yun pong P5C3 at P2G3 combination will be given by injection every 3 to 6 months to people who are immunocompromised and do not have a strong response to COVID-19 vaccine. So, yun po yung tungkol sa reinfections, okay? Pwede pa talagang mangyari, alright? Okay. So, now, talakayin na po natin yung tungkol sa trabaho. Okay? Alright. And working from home, right? Let's talk about it a little bit. Working from home from the Philippines. Okay? Yan po. Let's give way to the email and texts that I got. Working from home the Philippines, okay? Since the implementation of the enhanced community quarantine dati po, nung araw, nung nag-umpisa mag-work from home dahil sa 2020, experts say that working for extended periods at your dining table or hunched over a coffee table is not great for your body and overall health. Yan po, di ba? Ako nga po, talagang na-aggravate po yung aking leg dahil sa sedentary life that I have been leading for the past 2 years working from home. Kasalanan ko naman na dapat talaga tayo ako ng tayo pa rin. Pero ang hirap naman kasi tumayo. Pagka dire-diretso po yung momento po ng trabaho, hindi ako makahiga sa work. Sige-sige lang. But before I know it, it's been like 8 hours or 10 hours that I've been working. But now po, because na-opera na nga po yung tuhod ko dahil nung napansin ko ng last year talaga na magalang na because nga, yun na naman yung story ko. Kasi ang talagang pilay ko was my left leg that figured in an accident 4.5 years ago, which left me walking with a cane and a PWD status. Kasi meron akong torn ligaments po sa left. So the whole time po, yung nilalakad ko, yung weight ko at lahat ng pressure nasa right leg. So through the years, before I realized na lumala yung aking kanan na siya yung namamaga nung nag-work from home ako. Lang namaga, tapos bumaloktot yung tuhod, at saka ang sakit-sakit palagi, I have to lift my leg, put hot compress, and then I started going to therapy last year, going to, when I moved to Pampanga, yun, nagpapatherapy ako dun sa Active Life. Hindi yan free endorsement, hindi free ang pagpunta ko doon. Dahil, nagbabayad po ako, hindi ko siya sponsor. But nabanggit ko lang na there, when I go there, pagtapos ko mag-machines, mag-exercise, dumediretso yung tuhod ko, pero not fully diretso, naka-crooked siya. So, pero balik ako ng balik. Kasi after a few days, mabaluktot na naman. Saka yung sakit, babalik na naman. Till I decided to see an ortho. Hindi po yung ortho ko sa Manila. Dito po nakahanap kami sa Pampanga na mahusay na ortho. Si Dr. Medina po, yung doctor ko dito. Where he said na I can continue injections, I can continue therapy, pero babalik at babalik din yan. Mabuti pa daw, palitan na yung tuhod. So, fast forward to March 2021, March 2022, I finally decided to have surgery on my knee. And fast forward to today, after 3 months, I'm walking without a cane, pero not without pain. Oh yeah, that nag-rhyme. I'm walking without a cane, but not without pain. Sabi nila dapat, 3 to 6 months, gagaling na, or makakalakad. Nakalakad na po ako nung first month pa lang, pero with pain. But I've lived with this pain. Sanay naman po ako yung aking threshold for pain, ay magtaas. Yung tolerance for pain. Kaya lang, hindi ko lang maano bakit hindi ko po mailakad ng tama masyado at masakit. So may thigh area, masikip. But anyway, so yun nga, sinasabi dito, kaya nag-segue dyan, is yung work from home po can affect your health, your physical, condition. Yung pag-upo mo, din ng matatagal na panahon. Kasi working for extended periods of time, kung saan man yan, sa dining table ka, coffee table, hindi tama yung equipment mo sa bahay, hindi ergonomic. Ergonomic means yung hindi ka manawit. Experts say that working for extended periods can do that. So it's not great for your overall body and health. Working from home does not only entail finding a comfortable spot in your home, okay, and finishing today's to-do list, but you should also be extra careful with your posture, okay, and routine to combat the stress and strain that might come from working in a compromised position. Ako po, nasira na yung sleep ako. Matawa naman yung aking asawa because sabi na tama na order sa Shopee Lazada ng cheap na mga silya. Totoo naman yun. It's okay to invest in mas mahal na bagay that will last. Kesa, yan nga, sale nga, Shopee Lazada, pero yun, nag-iba na yung sila natanggal yung schools. But anyway, so ito po yung natin sasabihin mo, here are some creative and cheap ways to improve your work from home setup and make it more ergonomic and effectively boost your productivity while you work remotely, okay, for the future nyo po. Ito po ang ilan ng mga karagdagang alaman, right? Unang-una, check your posture and change positions often. Medyo mag-stretch ka talaga kasi all day. Ngawit okay? Sitting in the same position all day can lead to back, neck, and shoulder pain. Experts advise constant changes in position when working and constant checkups on your position. Pansinin nyo, ako, wala, automatic na yan sa akin kasi every few minutes, I have to move my leg, put it up here on the table, to stretch it because talagang alam ko na kung anong masakit. Kung saan mga ngawit, right? So, it would also be helpful to find many working spots in your house and transfer stations every once in a while, which I did, I do. I just came down from upstairs the whole week last week. Doon ako nagtrabaho. Yun nga lang, ang init. Yung aircon ko, blasting all day long. Hindi kaya kasi mataas. You're closer to the bubong of your bahay. So, mas mainit doon sa taas. So, but I worked there all week. Mas may peace and quiet naman sa taas. Kasi dito sa baba, sa sala, mga kapitbahay, all the ingay and construction you can hear, although I have crisp that's supposed to clean out the sounds around me, which I think it does naman. Okay? So yun, check your position and change positions often. Okay? Ayun po, stretching your legs and supporting your feet on an elevated surface increases circulation. Ayan po, hindi ko mapakita, hindi ko malagay yung laptop ko. Meron po akong taasan ng paa dito. Yan po ang pag-increase ng circulation and can relieve muscle strain and tension. Which is what I do. I move my leg, I put it up, I put it down, I stand up. Kasi kailangan niyo pong gawin yan dahil working from home yan ang mga problema. The ideal sitting position allows your thighs and hips from a 90-degree angle when you sit on a chair. You can frequently change up your sitting position by raising your legs after long periods of time. Yan po. Sit on a pillow. Ayan na po. Nakaupo na po ako sa unan. Okay? Sitting on a thin pillow can go a long way to making an ordinary chair a lot more comfortable. If you don't have a pillow, you can also fold up a fluffy towel for the same effect. If you have lower back pain and issues, a rolled towel can be helpful support for your lumbar. Place it between your chair and your lower back. Okay? Tapos, elevate your laptop. Check ako lahat dyan. Naka-elevate po ang laptop ko. Sa harap ko. No? Okay? Elevate your laptop. Ergonomically speaking, okay, laptops are not good for your posture and productivity. Totoo naman. Especially while working from home. Experts say that since its screen will always be too low or the keyboard is going to be too high, elevating it an ideal height while you work should do the trick, which is what I do. My keyboard is here. Sa mapakita. Basta yung keyboard ko nandito, yung laptop ko nasa taas. Nakapatong siya sa mga libro. Parang thing. Okay? Yan po ang ideal. Kasi dapat eye level nyo yung the monitor should be below eye level. Below eye level so that it will not strain your neck and allow your arms to be bent at 90-degree angles when you type. Okay? So dapat daw 90 degrees and below eye level. So mataas pala ito masyado. Mas bawasan natin. Tara, mamaya na lang. So ayan, mataas pala. Anyway, ginalaw-galaw ko to. Ano ba itsura ko tuloy? Okay lang. Alright. So there, okay? Tapos, take frequent breaks, diba? Well, it's more common to take breaks while in the office. People who work from home tend to work non-stop. Totoo yan talaga. Kala nila pag sa bahay ka, pwede ka na mag-slackin. On the contrary, talaga. Since I started working from home, I've been working more hours because wala, sige trabaho mo before you know it. Like I said, 10, 12 hours na ako nag-work pala all day. Hindi ko na namalayan. Di ba? People who work from home tend to work non-stop and careful not to lose their focus. Experts advise setting a timer that goes off every 30 minutes to indicate that it's time for a 3 to 5 minute break. So yun pala, importante pala at least, huwag naman every 30 minutes, hindi ko kaya. Ako every 2 hours or so, every 2 to 3 hours, I take a break. In the morning, of course, may show kasi ako hanggang noon time, ang break ko yung lunchtime. And then after that, konting pahinga, then 1:30 I start working again. Until about 3 o'clock, then I take a break. That's a merienda break. Kung nandito yung asawa ko or yung mga anak namin. Merienda, 30, hanggang 4. Tapos 5 o'clock, I begin working again. Okay? So, make it a point to have breaks in between sa pag-uupo nyo. Get up, walk around, refill your coffee mug, or ako ginagawa ko, lalakad-lakad na. Pero lately, pag mainit, ayoko sa labas lumakad, dito na sa loob. So, creating an ergonomic setup. Okay, paano yan? Setting up the workstation at home can greatly help in increasing your productivity and decreasing your stress levels and body pains. Okay, while there are measures and tips on how to make your work home setup, ergonomically friendly, it involves a series of trial and errors to know what's best for you. Okay, tatanungin niyo, ano ba tong ergonomic na sinasabi mo kanina pa, Jade? Ergonomic po, it is ito sa opisina to no? Anong ibig sabihin ng ergonomics? Okay? Well, it's an applied science. Okay, ergonomics is an applied science concerned with pagdi-design at pag-arrange ng mga gamit or yung mga ginagamit ng mga tao sa pagtatrabaho. It is designing and arranging things so that people use so that people and things interact most efficiently and safely. The design characteristics of an object resulting especially from the application of the science of economics. Ito po yung pagdi-design ng silya, pagdi-design ng mesa, according to the convenience tsaka yung safety ng taong gagamit. No? Para efficiently and safely silang makapagtrabaho. Para wag sila magka-carpal tunnel syndrome, magka-back problem, neck problem, yan po. Okay? Ayan po ibig sabihin. So, On the, dali lang, I'm just gonna remove these extra tabs that I've seen. So, napakadami ko pang tab na open, kaya ganyan eh. Hold on. Yeah, so, yun po ay tungkol ah, sa, ay, sorry. Oh, watch ko. Ano ako kaya? Sorry. Tensya na po. Sorry. Sorry. Gusto mo, pagulog ko yung na-charge ko po kasi maligwala ng awesome. Anyway, I think it's fully charged. This puts it later. Anyway, so sorry. So, ayan na po. Ayan na. Naghang na naman. Okay, so, after that, after na pag-usapan natin yung work from home, alamin natin po naman pros and cons of working. Wala akong ano, nangyari dito. Why is it not? Ba't wala sa screen ko? What happened? Oops. Hold on lang po. Sorry. Wait a minute. Hindi ko pala nalagay. Okay, here. I will put it, no? Kala ko nalagay ko yan eh. Sorry. So, going back to that, after describe natin po yung how to make our workstation ergonomically friendly, you know, ano ba nangyayari dito sa computer ko? Ayaw na naman. Hold on, please. Hang na naman. But anyway, so let's talk about the pros and cons of working from home here in the Philippines. Nag-usapan natin yan. Wala. Ano nangyari? Ulitin ko na lang. Hold on, please. Bear with me. Ayan. Ayun, okay? Dali lang. Nalagay ko lang yung topic. Ayun naman pala eh. Let me just get it. Oh, there it is. It's already there. Okay, here. See. Sorry. Ito po, ito yan. Okay? This is our topic now. Okay, so, alisin ko muna itong isa. Not that. Ay, sus. Siguro kasi nitong mouse ko eh. Sorry. Ano ba? Ang inaalis ko. Ito muna yung kasama. Okay, there. The pros and cons of working from home dito pa sa Pilipinas. Usapan natin ngayon. Dito na naman. Yan. The pros and cons of working from home in the Philippines. Before COVID po kasi, a home-based work setup was already emerging as more Filipinos shifted towards less traditional employment, which is online, di ba? In 2019 po, in fact, the Philippines was the fastest growing market for online freelancers according to the Global Gig Economy Index by Payoneer. with, ayan po, ang aming, dyan po kami binabayaran sa online teaching namin. Through Payoneer, dati PayPal bigla tong Payoneer na to, musbong. Okay? With up to 25% more people, okay, than originally predicted needing to change jobs as a result of the pandemic, existing trends in remote work, e-commerce, and automation were accelerated. Now, even office-based employment has gone remote and will remain that way. That's nga the emergence of hybrid working. Na kahit na po itong mga nung east restrictions na, di ba, pinabalik na sa trabaho yung maraming tao. Yung iba naman ayaw na nila bumalik sa office. Nasanay na sila sa work from home. So, ang ginawa ng maraming corporations or companies, hybrid working na. Some days that you work in the office, some days you work from home, which actually saw a big savings both on the employer and the employee side, right? Yun na lang po, yung pagko-commute, nabawasan, tsaka yung traffic. Pero ngayon, traffic na naman ulit. Kasi palos 100% ng ibang mga companies bumalik na sa trabaho. Pero yun na nga, nagkaka-COVID. Yung cases no, kumakalat ulit. With up to 25% more people than originally predicted needing to change jobs as a result of the pandemic, existing trends in remote work na came about. Okay? For many, working from home provides an opportunity to stay in the workforce and work for a well-established company while enjoying the benefits of obtaining a better work-life balance. Okay? The advantages associated with working from home cannot be understated, but with it comes repercussions that shouldn't be overlooked either. Okay? Para kayo magkaroon ng balancing pamanahan ng pagtatrabaho, okay? So that you can decide before making the switch from office life to home-based employment, let me give you a list of things what to expect when you're working from home. Ha? Pros and cons po to. Sa Pilipinas po ito. Advantages, okay. Umpisahan natin sa advantages. Okay? Ano ang advantages ng working from home? Marami, di ba? Number one, potential savings. Okay? Working from home will help you avoid expenses associated syempre sa transportation, such as fuel, car depreciation, tolls or road taxes, parking, expensive professional attire, di ba yung outfit nyo, childcare, and money spent eating out. Totoo naman, yung pag hindi ka nagbabaon, kakain ka sa kusina mo, gasto. So, ang pinaka number one na advantage ng work from home is the potential savings. Okay? Number two, avoiding a long commute. Pilipinas po ang pinag-uusapan natin dito ha, hindi po generic work from home to ng lahat ng bansa. Pilipinas per se. Okay? Number two, avoid a long commute. Results from a recent waste study of 32 countries and 167 major cities, including Metro Manila, it concluded that Metro Manila has the worst traffic on earth. Oh, kita nyo yan? This same study concluded na ang Philippines po ranked the 9th worst place to drive in the world. Tuloy nyo yan, baby? Number 9 tayo sa pangit mag-drive na country. To drive in, worst traffic on earth pa. Really? Number 9 worst place to drive in the world. In terms of commute time, Manila was at the top of the list for the longest commute. This means the traffic situation, diba? With an average commute of 45.5 minutes, it's easy for one to see the huge benefit working from home that it provides by eliminating long daily commutes. Yun na rin po talaga, big savings na yun, di ba? Oras at pera. Number 3, no dependence on transportation. Kung work from home ka, hindi ka na nakaasa talaga na wala ka masasakyan. You may be thinking that trading in your car keys for public transportation would be a simple solution to avoiding a long daily commute to and from work. But you would be sorely mistaken. Nagkakamali po kayo. Hindi po ang lipat sa public transport ang solusyon to avoid yung long biyahe sa trabaho. CNN Philippine reporters conducted a test in 2015 to determine if Filipinos could get to work faster by train or bus, and neither proved to be a much faster option. It took over 40 minutes via the Metro Rail Transit and over 2 hours via a city bus ride, against using your own car, which would take about an hour and a half. Talaga naman talaga eh. Kasi gusto ko kanina, nasa Solera ko eh. Kung grab ako, mag-Uber, supposed to take the train, wala. Kung nasa-save mo lang, siguro mga 10 something, 10, 15, no, time-wise, yeah, nasa-save ka about 30 minutes or so, pero money-wise, hindi masyado, right? So, it took over 40 minutes via Metro Rail transit and over 2 hours via city bus ride. Ganyan. Against using your own car, that would take about an hour and a half. Working from home would help you avoid the stress associated with depending on mass transit to get you to work on time. Pero yun din talaga. It would also save you the trouble of driving in the traffic. Diba? Number 4 is flexibility. A work from home job could provide you with flexible hours. Yun nga, some companies will even allow you to pick your own hours so long as you can return quality work and meet deadlines. Ayan po. Yan naman po talagang like I said, sa Amerika po, matagal na yung work from home. Ginawa na namin yan more than 15 years ago. Ang tawag doon, mental leave. When the employee can ask for a mental leave, like 1 day off to do work from the house. Kasi importante po yung sa psychological makeup, ganyan-ganyan po sa Amerika. Kasi kung matagal na alam ng mga precarian tungkol sa work from home. Right? Pero yun, so flexibility of time. Working from home allows you flexibility, which is what I've had for the past 2 years and 4 months here in the pandemic. You know, hindi lang pala, bago pa mag-pandemic talaga, flexible na yung hours ko. Kasi nga freelance ako, I have my own business. I am not an employee of anyone. Regularly, I do consultations and freelance work. So, the working from home is ideal for me. Pero, yun lang, gusto ko lang mag-travel. No? So, flexibility. Number 5, fewer distractions. The lack of office-related activity means fewer distractions for you, which can result in higher productivity. Without the office environment, you will avoid unnecessary and unproductive conversations with your fellow employees, fewer interruptions, and fewer unimportant meetings. Pero on the contrary naman, I have to be honest and be realistic na marami din distraction po pag nag-work from home kayo kasi you have easy access to your social media networks, right? Cellphone mo, sabi mo, sa internet mo, pwede mong makausap, messenger, Viber, every which way to talk to you, nandyan din yung distractions, okay? Pero nasa sa inyo na nga yun. That's on you. Ikaw nang bahala mag-control nun, no? Tapos, this working from home made people closer to their families. Okay, nandun ako, right? One of the major benefits of a home-based job is the proximity to family. If you're a parent, working from home can add increased peace of mind, knowing you are close to your children should an emergency arise. In addition, you will no longer have to worry about rushing home to prepare dinner or get your children to an extracurricular activity on time. But, as I've said before, and I'll say it again now, itong pandemic situation became extra stressful sa mga working mommies like myself. Totoo naman. Kasi, yun na nga, wala ka ng work-home balance in my mind. Because, ginagawa mo na, nagtatrabaho ka na nga, yun pa, lalo na here sa Philippines na longest lockdown, katrabaho ka pa rin sa bahay, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, ayusin mo, anak mo ako na, I am just fortunate to have a partner who cooks our meals, prepares our meals, kasi po, yan po ang kanyang work at saka kanyang negosyo. Swerte kami dahil meron nakatagal ako nag-work, siya naman ng parang domesticated na nagluluto at saka pagka kami mga delivery ng food. Yan po. Pero sa ibang nanay at magtatrabaho, very stressful because, yeah, you have your family there, but also you have to take care of them at the same time work, right? So, well, this pandemic situation, or this work from home now, healthier lifestyle. Baliktad na on the contrary, di ba? Ang dami-daming lumalabas na about gaining so much weight from working from home, eating all the junk that you want pagka na-engross ka sa trabaho. Well, normally dapat healthier lifestyle. Many Filipinos that work from home may claim to be happier in their current profession than in a previous profession. Working from home would help you get more sleep by eliminating the long morning commute. Oh my God. It can eliminate any potentially toxic work relationships, eliminating stress, and even giving you some extra time to go to the gym either before or after work. Ayan pa nga. Because time, kung kung flexible yung time mo, ina-allow ng boss mo magtrabaho kung kailan mo gusto, yun, nasisingit mo yung mga hobbies, nasisingit mo yung mga ibang learnings na nakukuha mo online, like learning a new craft or learning a new course, diba? Ayun po yun, na nagagawa niya na yun because of your own time and place. Okay, wala na tayo masyadong time to talk about the disadvantages. We just talked about the pros, okay? Maraming magandang bagay naman nangyari dito sa pandemic regarding working from home. Talaga naman po. Pero like I said, habang nag-i-ease now na yung restrictions, and companies are opting to do hybrid work because hindi rin tama yung totally work from home ka, totally, or yung iba naman ayaw nang bumalik sa work ng 100%, dapat combination, which is what some companies are doing right now. Some of the workforce, certain percentage are working from home and some are back in the office. Because what does that do? It also helps deal with the COVID-19 situation na hindi puno yung inyong opisina, yung ibang empleyado na sa bahay nag-work para may social distancing pa rin. At the same time, yun na nga, nakakabawas sa pamasahe, sa paggamit din ng internet sa office, and yung aircon, works both ways. So, those are the advantages of working from home. I will just repaso. Potential savings, okay. It will help you avoid expenses associated with going to work, okay. Avoiding long commute, diba? No dependence on transportation kasi hindi na nga kailangan ng bahay, malis. Lalabas ka lang at alis, pupunta ka sa grocery, sa palengke, or mag-exercise, right? No dependence on transportation because you don't need to ride your car to go anywhere. Diyan ka lang sa bahay. Flexibility of time, you have it. It allows you to pick your own hours so long as you can return quality work that your employer deserves or your project deserves. Okay? Fewer distractions, being close to family, and having a healthier lifestyle. Okay, so yun po ang mga advantages ng working from home. Tomorrow po, I will discuss and continue the disadvantages of a home-based job because ang bilis-bilis po kasi ng oras eh. It's already, we're nearing the end of our show. But I'd like to thank the people that watched today. Maraming salamat, especially po sa ating bagong kaibigan, si Romeo Pasquin Jr. from Iloilo City. Sana punta ako ng Iloilo Romeo. Gusto ko dyan yung Roberto's na siopaw, Robert's siopaw, yung malaking siopaw, Super Queen siopaw and all. Yan ang gusto kong bilhin pag punta ko dyan. Yung Roberto's siopaw na yan. Tsaka yung mga oysters na natatarap. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me for today here at Buhay Online. It has been such fun, of course, being with you guys on a Monday morning. I woke up today with so much hope and love and peace of mind. Nakapagpahinga naman ako kahapon. But thank you very much. So for those who missed mga past episodes, we have our YouTube channel, the Broad Stream Cast Communicators po. Please like and subscribe. At the end of the day, huwag pong kakalimutan, what should remain in our hearts is faith, pananampalataya, hope, pag-asa, and love for everyone. This has been Jay Bautista for Buhay Online on a Monday. Magkita-kita po tayo ulit bukas, same time, 11 o'clock sa Facebook po ang live stream programa namin na Buhay Online. Antayin niyo po yung susunod dito sa Ratsyada after me, following me shortly. Thank you very much and have a terrific day po. Okay, thank you very much. Ay, tumugtog.
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Stream Cast Communicators.